Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk, thinking right out here in the lab. Where I do what I do for you. I got something nice for you today. I got a questions asking me about what do I know about placebo. I'm gonna let you know. Heads up. Let's go. Rightism. 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. Message in the story for life. I'm giving life lessons. You tune in. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. You know how we do. Let's go. Right Thinker's mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right Thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission, that's what I'm on, is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal should be to know thyself. You see where we're going with that? So I asked the question, do you know you? It's rhetorical. And if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believes and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. Person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself and to Mayat be true. I was asked the question, well, I be hearing about placebo. Is it true? Do it work? Thank you for the question. Now you can get your answer. I hope you tune in. So you ask the question. This one's for you. Right thinkers, let's talk about placebo, which is good. And you can't have one without the other versus nocebo. Bad. Okay? With Mayat, it's got to be balanced. So you can't have one without the other. You can't yin without the yang. So that's the philosophy. That's the truth statement. And it plays out again. Placebo versus nocebo, aka what? The mind game. This thing right here, we got women. I'm starting to get a little, I'm trying to call you out. Why? Because you're not tuning in and getting knowledge of self. I don't know what makes you think you don't need it or can't use it. It works for everybody who practice it. Most, a lot of women think from one side of their brain. That's unmayat. Why? You ain't giving the other half its due, and it needs its due. So open up, be more objective. Stop being so subjective. Okay, stop like the religious people. Open up, expand your mind. That's what it's for. To expand, to grow, to get more information. It ain't gonna break. There's no limit to the mind. Okay, let's talk about this placebo. Yeah. Okay, placebo is what? Mind control. What you mean? If you believe the medicine will cure you, guess what? It will. Well, that's what medicine for. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's take one step at a time. I'm doing the explaining. I'm trying to break it down for you. Hope you can get the understanding. I don't want to hear what you think or what you feel or believe. I'm going to inform you, and you can think and feel whatever you want after you get the information. That's what learning is all about. Please don't interrupt. So, placebo, in you getting something and you believe that this medicine is going to cure you. And when it does, you believe that it was the medicine. We keep saying believe. And the ancients who wrote that book, they know if they can get your belief system focused on what they want you to believe, they don't have to worry about you. Why? Because when the truth comes along, you're not going to believe that. Why? Because you believe the lie. It's all psychological. But let's talk about placebo again, which is psychological. Placebo, just like you believe that what you was given, be it injection, pill, that it would work. And what happened? It do. In the same vein, again, if you believe that's BS, it won't work. So is it the medicine or is it your belief? That's the placebo. That's the power of thought. Let me break it down for you a little more. Placebo is to free your mind. And what happens? Your ass will follow, aka George. And will what? Acquiesce, aka follow the mind, runs the body. Why? What the mind say, the body would do. The mind say, raise that left hand. Okay? The left hand don't control its own signal sent down. The five senses send the signal to the brain, which is cased inside you. So it only can receive what you give it. But if you was to use it the way it's intended, it's a powerful tool. And again, to show you, placebo, perfect example. For those who ever had a wet dream, and I'm sure a lot of us in our younger days did. Why? Because that's always on our mind. Having sex, having it. Yeah. So we had that wet dream. But you're in the bed sleep. Your body, because of the mind conscious is so strong, it made the body think it was having sex. Same thing for bedwetters. It's all psychological. Ain't no difference. Why? Because the mind controls the body. Once you understand that, you'll be better off. And that's just being understanding of what? Placebo, and how your power of to believe and what you believe will come true. Again, thinking and believing something good will happen, or you think the same way bad, it would also happen. Nocebo is having no faith and no belief in whatever somebody's telling you about something. Atheists don't believe in God. Okay, that's their choice. But everybody comes around. Don't worry about it. You can believe what you think. Why? Truth don't change. It don't care what you think and feel. It just is what it is. And when you practice a philosophy based on that, you ain't got to worry about it. Why? It's the truth. When you philosophy is based on belief system, there's no proof. There's no facts. So I can't deal with that. Moving on. That's my point. Placebo works for you or against you. Again, your choice. When you truly, when you are truly what you believe or what you think you are, is all what? Mental over the physical. If you believe you can't, you won't. If you believe you can, you will. See the power of belief? It works with you or against you. It don't care. It's all up to you. Your subconscious don't know real from unreal. It just know what it knows. And if you implant bad stuff, it's going to react to bad stuff. That's the power of placebo. And it's been proven. Watch this. The power of the mind is unlimited, meaning it can go forwards in time, it can go backwards in time, it can go anywhere in time. The body can't do none of that. So without that, it don't function. So understand the brain, the mind power. If you believe or you think of yourself of being the best at what you do, you will be. Trust me. Muhammad Ali, perfect example. He believed in himself when nobody else did. That's true greatness. Okay? I've been doing this for a few years now. I ain't claiming to be great, but I know it's all about consistency and persistence of what you're doing. And if it's good, they'll come. Moving on. They come in every day. Glad you're here. Now, let me finish this up. Now, with self-knowledge, in every educational system would tell you that's the best knowledge. Academic, biblical, so man means nothing. Self-knowledge is the way to go. Why? Because you have the heart conscious, which is a gift from God. When you connect that with the other gift that he gave you to recognize who you in, that's called heart mind coherence. I made that up a long time ago. I'm keeping it rocking. Why? Because when the heart and the mind is functioning as one, they're not separate entities. They become one. Now, you and God are one. I can break it down for you, simplify it. Hope you can understand it, but that's my point. And watch this. Heart, mind, when they're working together, that means harmony. That means spirituality. Something's going on the inside. That's spiritual. It ain't biblical. Spiritual knowledge, again, will have you the believing and thinking what? unlimited. Believing you can be all you can be. If you can conceive it, you can achieve it. That's the placebo effect. Same thing. Using this. Okay. When you feed your mind with what? Knowledge of spiritual truths, you will obtain what they call self-knowledge, or aka nihas. If you practice it and live it, you will have spiritual enlightenment. You will know thyself. The goal for all right thinkers. Anybody else, I ain't got to see what, but if you're a right thinker, your whole goal, intent to what? Know thyself. Everything else will take care of itself. When you have that, you good. Right thinking is the tool that sharpens what? The mind with what? Daily study to show yourself what? Approve. Why? I'm learning, I'm putting it to use, I'm living it. That's how you show yourself approve. When? Daily. And when the mind, sharpens the mind for what? Your placebo power to work. If you are sick and you go to the doctor, you feeling bad and all the symptoms, yeah. He gives you some pills, he gives you some medicine. But if you have a situation where you don't know what's going on, and your faith is in that doctor to help you and tell you what he's doing, and he used your own placebo against you to heal you. Watch. You don't believe you can heal yourself, so he don't put it that way. He said, here, take these pills, in a few days, you'll be fine. You believe that if I take these pills, I'm gonna be fine. You see the placebo there? You see the gimmick there? You see how they work? And guess what? They know that. So they trick you to use it. They don't teach you to use it. No, they trick you. And what happens? In a few days, you come in, yeah, doc, those pills work. I appreciate it. Yeah, what was that? Sugar pills. It wasn't medicine? Nope. How'd I get healed? By you. If Big Pharma got wind of that, they would shut down. Why? People would rely on to get medicine. They don't want self-healing, holistic healing, but you have the power to do that, and they know that. Okay, let's go. Moving on. They done did tests and everything. So that's my point. You are, again, what and who you think and believe you are. Again, placebo, the power to what? Control your physical world. Why? With knowledge and understanding. If you're ignorant, you can do a whole bunch of dumb stuff. Some of us grow up, some of us don't. But being ignorant ain't the way to go. Knowledge is the best way to go. Knowing thyself. So watch this. You are, again, nocebo is as strong as placebo, just in what? The other direction. It will cause you destruction. Nocebo is wrong thinking, negative thinking, leads to what? Wrong action, wrong thoughts, and a negative outcome. Because you believed it, that's what happened. If you have self-doubt, meaning your self-esteem is low and nobody bigging you up, nobody make you feel good about yourself. If you're not a self-motivator, if you're not a self-starter, you're going to have problems. Why? Everybody in here to pat you on your back and tell you how good you are and what you're doing. They worry about themselves. And if you're in a self-motivator, you might fall short in life. So if you have self-doubt, you want to be successful in achieving self-knowledge, find somebody to teach you, learn from somebody, and get your esteem up, get your knowledge of self up, and be a better you. That's what it's all about. That's what right thinking philosophy does for you. Anybody who practice. Moving on. But if you believe, this is the other nocebo. If you believe I'm ugly, I got a big nose, I'm a bad person, nobody likes me. Why? Because I'm sneaky and I do underhanded things. You are the direct orchestrator of those things. And if you believe those things, that's what you're going to do. And guess what? You will get what? What you believe. That's what be what you are. If you're a nasty, deceitful, sneaky person, that's pretty much how you are. But the other side, if you believe in yourself, 100% ain't no. I'm standing on what I believe. That's what right thinking philosophy did for me. Stand on what you believe. Own it, even if it's wrong. But what happens if it's right? Let's go. Let's stand with that. So if you believe in yourself to be handsome, debonair, and suave, and swag, all that nonsense, guess what? A smart person, you will also what? Be that too. Again, choice. You have the choice. If you don't use both hemispheres of the brain, you play yourself short. Simple as that. That's never a good thing. When you are doing what you're supposed to do, you're using both sides of the hemisphere of the brain. Balance. That's my yacht. She teaches you not one side. No, no, no. Don't leave too much to the female aspect, and don't leave too much to I'm a man. Blah, blah, blah. No, balance, equanimity. Why? Using both sides is fair. Your decision now is based on you now. You're responsible. You can't make good decisions if you're ignorant of yourself. You can't make good decisions for yourself. So learn from somebody who knows and practice and master oneself. That's what you come here to do. That's what I'm here to do for you. That's what I do for you. Get you to know you. Let me go. I wrap it up. I see the clock. All right, where we at? Almost home, halfway. And right thing philosophy, again, like I try to explain to you, gives you knowledge. What? That you can learn and what? Become your best self by what? Practicing it, implementing it. When? Daily. The sun don't choose when it shines. It does what it does. So understand that. When you get dedicated to what you believe is you gonna do that. That's why I do every day for you. I'm dedicated. That's simple as that. Moving on. Now, the mind controls the body, aka even to where it can self-heal. Holistic healing comes from within. Mind control. Again, if you go to the doctor and he give you some pills, sometimes even a shot to cure whatever your ills is, and unbeknownst to you, you believe that shot or them pills cured your ills. But when you go back after going through whatever you're going through, so you take the word of the doctor, you take the pills, and because you believe, again, that word, believe, the pills or the shot was going to cure your ills, guess what happened? Placebo kicks in, and after the pills run out and the time elapsed, your illness is cured. You think the pills or the shot did it. Doc cured me. Yeah, I got to go to that doc. No, I'm cool. Okay, doc tells you the real deal. What I gave you was all placebo. I put the onus on your own belief system to cure you. Psychologically, hypnosis, they work just that way. They can get you to do what you to do, but you don't even know it. Again, subliminal messaging, esoteric knowledge, they make the public look stupid. Why? They just put stuff in your face and y'all don't have a clue. I see why they believe the phrase, the sucker born every day. Why? Y'all believe anything. With lack of knowledge of self, you will fall for anything. And that Bible is the biggest fall y'all ever take. I'm trying to get y'all out of that nonsense. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'm got a problem. Yeah, simple. I ain't no problem. I tell you, I ain't got no issues with that nonsense. Get true knowledge. Know thyself, and you'll probably feel the same way. I don't dislike people who follow it. I respect them, for that's what they believe system. That's a problem. I just don't adhere to it. That's all. Moving on. If somebody you don't like, you got your reason not to like them. Of course, other people love them. I could care less. Understand that. So I'm not beef for being like everybody else, or because everybody else, I don't give a good hoot. Mom told me, Mom, everybody wearing Converses. We can't afford Converse. You wear what we got. I was brought up that way. So I can't follow the crowd. Why? I never fit in. I never was able to do that. Moving on. Still got some issues about that. All right. When you're poor, you remember those times. All right. So understand that. Moving on. I ain't going there. But let's go with the placebo. Now, you take the doctor. Okay. After that, there. Now, know this. You was tricked. But because you believe something that was told to you, which was a lie, the medicine he gave you was a lie. So he lied to you, but unbeknownst to you, you believed it to be, and what? It cured you. You see where I'm going with this? So the power of belief, the power is in what? Your belief, not the cure that they say, but the belief in what you think the cure was, and you cured yourself. They don't want you to understand that. Moving on, let me get that out of the way. Now, the doctor tells you that the pills was what? Sugar pill. But it cured you. No, it didn't. You did it. Again, power placebo in the positive right. In the right hands, it's a great tool, a great weapon. In the wrong hands or used wrong, it can be devastating. See, good on one hand, bad on the other. Understand that. Let me wrap it up for you again. I appreciate you tuning in. I didn't mean to be this long, but hope I'm getting my point across about the placebo. Now, the heart is the spirit. That's what God dwells in man. And what? When the heart connects with the mind, they work as one. You know who? That's self. Man upstairs who you become one with. Okay? Wrapping it up. The heart don't have any control. It's just like I said, the heart is no, the heart is intricate part of what? Connecting with the mind. When it comes, they work in harmony, you got the thing working. And you got the heart don't have any control over the mind. But when the mind will call the shots, and when it's calling the shots from the heart, ooh, doggy, that's what we want to be what? Live by guiding, what let conscience be your guide. The heart knows best. That's why at Judgment Day, they don't judge this, they judge this. See where I'm going with that? So connect them, marry them. Best marriage you'll ever have. When your heart and mind is married, you become what? Harmonized. Become one. The placebo is on his job. Why? It's going to give you whatever you want. Why? Because that's what you desire. That's what you believe. And that's what you're going to aspire to do and be. See how that works? Be your best self. Work on that. You got a lifetime job. Trust me. I'm on my grind. Self-knowledge gives you the power of what? You ready? Self-healing, aka placebo. That's power. Okay. If understood and harnessed and mastered, it will serve you well. Long life, good health. I ain't been over 10 years now. So there's something to what I do for me. I don't know it might work for you, but I know what works for me. That's the name of the game. Thyself. Wow. Last one. Again, they say the phrase, if you believe you can't, you won't. I say, as right thinkers, if you believe you can, you will. Know thyself. That's the lesson. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope I answered your question, my man. I appreciate you. Now, in closing, right thinkers, may you all live to be 100 and me 100 miles a day. So I never know that my right thinkers, even with the placebo, passed away. I'm out.